It's Super Bowl Sunday. A lot of people would probably consider this like a holiday. It's 4 in the morning, and I have pretty much been up all night. And I figured it's been a long time since I've done strictly just a blogging video. And I figure I'm gonna just try to keep my skiing videos purely skiing, or at least the day on the mountain, and my blogging videos, strictly blogging videos. I figure when I start combining the two, people may assume that, oh, I don't have depression. Oh, how can he have depression or anxiety if he's able to go to grad school, or if he's able to go to the mountain and be near other people? But let's not forget Robin Williams and how people were in shock when he took his own life. It was like unexpected, which goes to show that anyone can potentially have, at one point or another in their lifetime, mental illness, whether it's depression, anxiety, bipolar. You can't really judge a person of whether or not they have an illness if just because they're able to get some stuff done. And the fact of the matter is skiing, yes, it's a great outlet for me. And when I say I'm living in a moment, yes, I do say I mean it, living in the moment. Unfortunately, it's temporary. It's only temporary because once the day is over, reality hits pretty quickly. And the fact of the matter is I do suffer from intense loneliness. I mean, sure, I have people I can call or even text, but as far as having anyone to really physically hang out with, to like say, hey, let's go grab a cup of coffee, or let's get a beer, or let's go for a run, or go to the gym, or go to the mountain and let's shred. I really don't have anyone that I can really do that with. And I know a lot of you are not going to like what you're about to hear me say, but I have resorted to having to self-medicate for when I hit that, that point where reality sinks in. I'm no longer on the mountain. And what I use is I typically do it like in the evening. I'll have 1 or 2 glasses of wine. And then, of course, I also smoke, a couple of hits, sometimes up to a few hits of marijuana. And it's funny because the first time I actually took a decent hit of marijuana, I actually took quite a few, and I was kind of having a bad day, and I overdid it, and I ended up giving myself a panic attack. Yeah, I gave myself a panic attack because I was just trying to get myself, okay, I want to just, put myself in a happy place, feel good, and I ended up overdoing it. So I've kind of figured out that I'm pretty much 1 or 2 hits and I'm pretty much good. If I overdo it, then I start kind of getting a little anxious. But I'm sure as I probably build up a tolerance, I'll probably be able to have a little more. And I know that's not going to be the best thing. It's not going to help me make friends or anything, but it's at least going to help kind of take the edge off of the loneliness I feel. And like I mentioned in my prior ski video, I'm definitely going to be seeking out some therapy along with life coaching, because dealing with loneliness, I mean, I'm even taking a step back. I talk about like how I would like to find a woman to share my life with. I'm taking a step back, and right now I'm just focusing really and just trying to make some friends. I would just be happy to just have people to hang out with. Never mind dating or finding a girl. I need to just worry about making friends first, because I figure once I can make friends, then I can, start going on to dating, trying to meet women. But the first thing is I need, I just think that any woman, that I meet, they're going to probably find it really odd if I don't have any friends to hang out with, or if I don't really have any, close people that I can confide in. It's like a red flag. And so really, my objective, at least for now, is just to simply just make some friends. And to kind of, until I get through with graduate school, I really want to be able to focus when I do start taking therapy and getting some life coaching. I want to be able to really focus on it. So that's why I'm waiting until I'm done with graduate school. So in the meantime, skiing's going to kind of help give me that outlet, on some days of the week during the day. But then, I have to kind of resort to my self-medication, once reality hits in, on the evenings or on days that don't hit the, head to the mountain. And I know a lot of you are kind of are going to be disappointed that I'm doing that, but it's gotten to the point where it's just like my mind just kind of starts questioning, like, what is my purpose? Do I have a purpose? And lately, when I like see myself by myself, like riding a lift by myself or eating out by myself, I have like this feeling, like this guilt feeling, as if I've done something seriously wrong. And I honestly believe that sometimes, I mean, I could be wrong, but I often feel like I'm just an individual that's really repulsive that a lot of people just don't seem to like. And I think it goes to show that you don't necessarily have to have done a heinous act or something that's so hideous for people to really dislike you. And so I guess maybe that's kind of why I start getting this guilt feeling inside of me, as if I've done something wrong, or as if there's really, as if there's something wrong with me. And so that's kind of the other reason why I kind of self-medicate. It doesn't really do much during the day, but at least like, all right, I'm feeling down, I'm feeling guilty. At least I know in the evening I'm going to have something to look forward to. And this is something I'm definitely going to be addressing when I do get back into therapy. And I'm also probably going to be showing them my videos, because especially like a life coach, it's going to be hard to see how I behave in an office setting versus like when I'm out doing things. Because when you're out doing things, I figure the social environment's a lot more dynamic than it is in an office. And a coach or therapist can give you all the tools and the skills that they think you will need, but it's the fact of the matter is it's a lot more dynamic when you're out in the real world. And I have no idea if I'm saying the correct things, if I have an annoying laugh, if I'm being too cocky, or if I'm sounding too cocky, with my yelling and stuff when I'm skiing. I really don't know. And so that's really, I figure, especially if I could find a life coach that would actually kind of like go out and like see my behavior, not in an office setting, but in an actual real life setting, to see if I'm portraying like improper body language, or my tone of voice is, too monotone, or whether or not, I'm too into myself and not into the other person. I mean, I figure that's a possibility. Maybe I'm too into myself and I'm displaying narcissistic traits. I mean, that's a possibility. I mean, that's kind of a reason why I don't like upload every single workout video I do or every time I go skiing, because then I figure I'm kind of being narcissistic, and that's not really the way I want to try to come across. But at the same time, I'm trying to just kind of demonstrate that a lot of us out there who are lonely, who have difficulty making friends, are not necessarily bad people. I would hope that what I'm showing through my videos shows that there are positive qualities in people like us, but we just may not know the proper etiquette, or may not have, superb social skills to really portray ourselves in the best possible manner. And so I figure that's going to pretty much wrap up this blogging video. So I know, yes, people may think that I don't suffer from depression or anxiety, but the fact of the matter is I've suffered from depression for quite a few years now, along with anxiety. And the anxiety is starting to affect other areas of my life too. And so I really hope that all of you out there, because I know I'm probably getting a lot of viewers like who watch my ski videos, and then of course I'm getting the viewers who kind of know what it feels like to be going through my situation mentally. But I'm mainly referring to all the people who may watch my videos who are skiers or Spartan racers. For all of you out there, just remember, do not take the people that you have in your life for granted, because there are others out there who don't have what you guys have. Like you people who ride the mountain and are with your friends, or you people out there who do Spartan races or Tough Mudder races and are fortunate to be able to do them, with a group of good buddies or with your wife or girlfriend, and then be able to go out and, get a couple of drinks afterwards, kind of do a little celebration. Don't take that for granted. And just remember, not everyone has that in life, and there are a lot of people out there who crave that social interaction, but for some reason seem to be doing something wrong. And so that's kind of why I'm hoping to portray through my videos. along with some other things. But I think that pretty much wraps it up for this blogging video. I know it's getting a little long, but it's been a long time since I've done just a strict blogging video. But I figure I'm going to get to bed soon, get at least a few hours of sleep. And I'm hoping that those Falcons beat the Patriots. I mean, Brady's won enough times. I'm just rooting. Let someone else have the glory. Go Falcons.